This week's US CQM forecast alert is US economy is slowing down in 2024 Q1. This week, CQM updated only December wholesale inventories and FOB exports and imports. As a result, the economic growth rate on the expenditure side has been revised slightly downward. CQM forecast shows an upward trend in the economy on the expenditure side, but a downward trend on the income side. The average economic growth rate on both the expenditure and income side has shown a gradual downward trend since the beginning of January. In 2024 Q1, the US economy is expected to be gradually slowing down. Also, all real aggregated indicators indicate that the economy has been gradually slowing down since late December. The inflation rate is around 2%, but the CPI, PPI, and import and export prices for January will be updated next week, so the inflation situation will likely be corrected considerably. Contrary to the CQM forecast, the PCA shows the economy has been on an upward trend since mid-January. The main reasons are the low inflation rate and rising stock prices. In order to narrow the large gap of economic growth rate between CQM and PCA forecasts, inflation will rise and both industrial production index and stock prices will decline. Conclusion from this week's US CQM forecast alert. The first, the average economic growth rate on both the expenditure and income side has been on a gradual downward trend since early January. Therefore, the US economy is expected to slow down moderately in 2024 Q1. The second, real aggregated indicators also indicate the economy has been gradually slowing down since late December. The third, until now, the PCA forecast has shown an uptrend in the economy, reflecting low inflation and rising stock prices. The fourth, in order to narrow the economic growth gap between CQM and PCA forecast, an increase in inflation and a decline in both industrial production index and stock prices are likely. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast and shows how to access the past US CQM forecast alert.